Well, I study on like math and science and I usually read.
I do own a home in Albuquerque, and so at his school, his three main teachers are all deadheads, and they work with us, and they totally envy us. We do testing in April, so we can pass to the next grade, and we also do IQ aptitude tests. His last one he scored 131 IQ on, so no chromosome damage there.
When our kids were growing up, we said to them, look, obviously you guys are going to want to experiment with drugs because, you know, like father, like son, whatever, it's a family tradition. My son in particular made a big mistake one New Year's Eve where he saw a vial roll off over in the corner that somebody dumped all this stuff on a table in a dressing room, and he saw this one little vial roll off in the corner, and there was a C scratched on the top of it. He thought that meant cocaine. You know, he's like 13. He's 27 now, he lived through it. But it meant crystal. And him and his buddy lined up two big old whopping railroad ties, you know, full of that and snorted it up, man. It was New Year's Eve. And the band went on for the encore, the first encore, and they came back after 10 minutes, and we have two boys that are going, I'm dead, I'm dying.
It's magic. It's magic without the dope. It's totally magic.
I've been going to shows since 1986, and I always used to go and have a good time and party and really party.
To be honest, last year was my first Sober Dead concert right here in Las Vegas, and it was the best time I ever had at a Dead concert.
I got myself sober, and then I found out about the Wharf Rats.
I get the same trippy experience that someone who is tripping on acid would get from the Dead, just because I can be there and I can be free, I can be dancing, and I'm around friends.
Doing alcohol, to dropping acid, to smoking coke, snorting coke, shooting coke. Yeah, I'm a miracle just to be alive.
And you know, the thing about the Grateful Dead is the Dead, the scene, the people, the music, that's what's fun. And a lot of people kind of mix up the drugs as sort of the reason you go and do that.
I was moving, I was singing, I was in awe, I was screaming. I was just happy, happy-go-lucky. Nothing could have shit on my parade today.
I wasn't tired the next day. I woke up, I wasn't hungover, I wasn't burnt out, and I could find my car in the parking lot.
There are a great deal of deadheads who are 9-to-5ers or professional people, and we save up our money and we fly to shows, we stay in hotels. The Dead is very tribal, so we're all coming from different tribes to meet in one big tribe. We're all tempted to get on a bus and follow the Dead around.
It's all consuming for them. I mean, what causes these people to put everything in their lives aside and traipse around after this band?
Well, I'm a professional figure skater. I represented Mexico in the 1988 Olympics. The Olympics was always my dream since I was 7, and that's what I did all my life. And so this is almost the opposite, my other personality.
And I think all deadheads have a fantasy about meeting, you know, someone in the Dead, like we'd all like to be a friend with Jerry, or we'd all like to hang around with Mickey and play the drums, or, you know, Bobby just happens to be the more sexual fantasy.
This is a quote from Jerry from my book. It says, music, the interviewer is asking, music obviously exerts a tremendous force on this country. And Garcia says, oh yeah, I guess it does, but that doesn't mean I ought to carry around the responsibility of being the guy that dispenses our music. You know what I mean? It's like being the president. I don't want it. I don't want the fucking job. I mean, I liked it when you could just be a musician. It's like being an artist and a craftsman or something. Nobody mobs a cat that makes nice leather work or a guy that does woodwork.
Well, my first show I went to in 80 and thought it was like, I've never experienced anything like that. I met some of the nicest people who showed me some crafts. I was young. I think I was like 14 or something like that. And I was like, I experienced LSD at those shows for the first time, and all I wanted to do was learn something. It was really weird. It was like, when I did it, I wanted to know everything about everything. It was like a wonder drug to me. I find out it's not anymore, but it was cool. And I was going to school, stopped going to school, went to the shows. You know, I finally ended up finishing up school, going to an alternative high school, but finish school, don't go on tour and quit school. Don't listen to me. I mean, it was just a thing that happened. It happens to people.
I wake up every morning and face the brand new day. Keep searching for my miracle and hope I find my way. When
Favorite
I
Dead
see
song?
a shooting star,
St. Stephen.
Eyes of the World is my favorite.
I like Shakedown Street.
Terrapin Station.
I can't think of the name of the song.
Good Lovin'.
I like the fun songs.
Bertha.
Oh, I like music.
Blues for Hours, the one at the end that just floats you off.
Definitely Fire and
Probably They Love Each Other.
And my old-time favorite's Cumberland.
Uncle John's Band.
Music never stopped.
Probably Truckin'.
Sugar Magnolia.
Truckin', man. Cassidy, which is what I named my dog.
Friend of the Devil.
I want to hear St. Stephen.
Wake Up Morning Dew.
Dark Star.
when I can walk on water.
Dark Star.
The next one.
I want my MTV. That's my favorite.
That's not a Grateful Dead song.
So I don't care.
What's you like? Me and my uncle. Gotta like trucking.
I am a Cassidy lover.
Buddy, what's your favorite Grateful Dead song? Has to be Bread.
Well, I think it's the biggest thing to hit Vermont since the Revolutionary War.
18. 16.
18. 16.
I'm 12.
You feel great.
The people are great. It's fun. This is the first time that something like this has ever been around here.
Cool. I like it. Neat.
They've been very friendly people, wishing us luck and telling us to have a good time. They've been great so far.
A little over 400, about 408 shows that I've seen.
It seems to me like most of what I've heard about this scene is not true because we've gotten a lot of nasty comments, nasty looks because of the way we look. It's like people will be open-minded towards you if you look like you belong at a Grateful Dead show, but if you don't look like you belong, then you get treated just like people treat you anywhere else where you don't belong. Apparently it's, how you look, if you have dreadlocks or the right length, if your skirt's baggy enough. This is the last place I expected to be shunned because of the way I look.
She painted me. I painted her over here, and then over here. Everyone expects different things from
Lots of
the
new
show.
people.
Yeah.
Like her.
Right on. I met her last weekend. Yeah. She's such a beautiful person.
Grocery stores and liquor stores can't keep up with inventory, or we become a very big traveling gypsy band.
This is the busiest day we've had, yes, for a long, long time. Well, basically we got to sell, keep all these people happy, so we're making grinders and beverages and trying to get gas and anything they might need, we're trying to get provided for them.
I never heard of them. I'll be honest with you. I never heard of them. No, we're having a wonderful time today. Very nice people, very nice. No problems. And the money is coming in.
Deadheads, once Jerry stops touring, are going to come to the Rainbow Family. Rainbow Family is the only stronghold of people who really care. It was based on an old Hopi Indian prophecy that says when the earth is dying and the animals are weeping, there shall come a tribe of people to save the earth. They shall be called the Warriors of the Rainbow. So all the deadheads are going to come to the Rainbow Family because that's where we gather. That's where we pray for peace and love, freedom, and everything that's way cool. Drugs aren't a part of it anymore, man. You gotta stay high because drugs ain't no good. Other than peyote.
The Grateful Dead have allowed people to tape their concerts and collect and trade them. I have over 2,000 cassette tapes and well over 500 DAT or digital tapes. The Grateful Dead in any given year typically play 130, 140 different songs. I think they've written about 300 or so. They've played 437 different ones that we know of throughout the years. There's a lot of variety there. They've never played the same combination of songs twice for a full set list that we know of. And I think they enjoy being unpredictable. My favorite years tend to be 1970. I like 73 a lot. It gets very jazzy in there. 77 was a good hard rock and roll year. 1986 was a bad year for Deadheads because of Jerry's collapse. 1990 was a fantastic year. It was a very creative year for them.
My name is Uncle Sam, and spreading happiness is my plan.
You know, well over 1 million people buy Grateful Dead tickets every year. Last year, they sold more tickets than any other band.
I'm here to meet Jerry, hopefully. If he sees me, maybe he'll bring me up on stage and get to dance with the band, although I doubt that.
This is free miracle ticket. Here you go. Have a good show. Thank you.
Yeah! If you don't have tickets, come anyway and party with Uncle Sam.
If anyone has a ride for RFK, you know, I got tickets. I can help pay for gas. You know, I got cash. I can help anyone out that needs it.
No problems. We had one arrest out of 65,000 people. Population in this county is only 30,000, so you're double the population in this county. I was expecting totally something different. That we were going to have 200 arrests and people were going to be out of control.
In the Dead parking lot is the sense of brotherhood. Okay, there's a sense of people coming together, sharing, caring for one another, and it's kind of unique in that sense. Most people today come from broken families, you know, so there's been a degeneration of the family unit. They've seen their parents' lives. There's no connection there. They've seen the hollowness of it, and they rebel against it. They look for any other alternative.
That's why we're here. We're here looking for the one or two in this whole crowd that would forsake everything they're doing on the face of the earth to help bring the kingdom of God on the earth. Last 2 or 3 people came. One of them's here right now. People have come and bumped into us, and they didn't know they were looking for us. But when they met us, they said, I can't believe it. This is what I was born to do. And now there's probably 80, 100 people who we've met in these crowds who just leave everything behind.
We're in East Boston and we're home and we feel great.
The thing I miss the most about tour is I have so many friends at the shows and meet so many new friends, and I'm always meeting new people that, like when I come back here to the city in Boston, a lot of the people I don't really care to meet. Last time I talked to you guys, I was saying I would never go. That was because my dog and everything and all that.
Yeah,
and meeting a lot of assholes out on the West Coast didn't help at all either. But I don't know. I'll probably still go to shows, but I won't go out to California. I say I won't, but who the hell knows? You know what I mean?
He's said that before.
I've said it before, and I always go back
over
out
and
there,
over
so.
again. You forget from one summer to the next how it is.